Today is the overstable or straight mid-range day, and as you can see, it's snowing. We're at Richmond Hill. I'm going to be using 3 of my go-to mid-ranges, one being the vapor method, second one being the C-line method, because the method is super slept on and not enough people throw it, and the third one being the Axiom Pyro. As far as backhand forehand combos, these may be 2 of the best molds ever invented. Starting off at Richmond Hill, hole number 1, 250 feet forehand, Pyro all day. First forehand of the day. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it through 9 holes. We'll see how many we can do. We're just in mid-ranges today, so I'm not actually going to have a putt. This is circle 2. I'm just going to call it apart and move on. Skipping hole 2 and hole 3 because they're putter-only holes, pretty much. Going straight to hole 4. Something that the Pyro has that not every other mid-range has, something I've never found actually in another mid-range, is the ability to not be super overstable and still be torque resistant on a forehand. Everyone talks about the zone, how great the zone is. Guess what? If you really power up on it and it's not on hyzer, it's kind of gonna roll a little bit. It's a little bit too touchy. I like the fact that I don't have to have the super amounts of control needed for the zone. The Pyro is pretty much just point, shoot, goes mostly straight, bit of a fade at the end. I love it. If anyone out there has any non-neutron Pyros looking for Proton, Prism, anything that's even beefier, want that too. Hole 4 is in the longs right now. It's 257, but it's uphill and tucked left. This is where the backhand's going to come into. Since I need to push it a little bit further, this vapor one has a little bit more glide than the C-line one. So vapor, see how far we can get it. Oh. Kicked a tree and went right. That's going to be tough to get apart from. Yikes. Alright, I'm going to set up the camera here because you can't see the basket from where I'm at. Alright, that one's inside, circle 1. So we're counting that as a putt for today. On to hole 5. Cold, wet tee pad. Basket's right there. 343. Going with the C-line, the shadow stone. Because this baby, oh, it's so sweet. Gonna have a nice Annie. Exactly the shot I wanted, except for the fact that I slipped about 20 degrees on the tee pad. Pretty sure I'm in Narnia right now. Oh, I think I just got snow in my pocket. Alright, that's circle 1. So that is bogey. Damn it. I gotta park something. Hole 6. 289. Finishes right, but it does go downhill. Forehand, Pyro. I've been trying to hit this left gap for so long. Maybe the snow's what's gonna help me do it. Might have got a good skip though. It was hyzer and back. Because you gotta at least try, right? Oh. Damn it. I could have had a birdie there. Anyway. Even when you mess up and kind of turn it over, the Pyro still comes back. Such a good disc. Hole 7. 320 feet. I think it's in the long. It's either that or 285. I'm gonna put it to the 320. It's pretty much just dead straight, but I'm playing the C line, so I'm gonna have to flex it. Oh, that headwind held it over. While we're here, I wanted to kind of show you the difference. What makes these two discs different? They have a very similar profile. They both somewhat sharply tipped down, and they have this sloped in underside. But the Method has this bead, which is very reminiscent of the end of a Rock 3, basically carbon copy mold almost. But this Pyro, if you watch or if you look, Pyro is a lot flatter on top than that Method. The Method has a good bit more dome, so fills out my hand for a backhand much better for the domey. It's the Method. But then his flat forehand disc for the Pyro. Man, I love it so much. I guess I'm a pyromaniac. But there is a method to the madness. Well, this wind is blowing a lot more now than it was at the tee pad. I'm gonna count that one as a bogey. And we move on to hole 8. I got 2 more holes to play before I get back to the car, so 2 more chances to get another stroke back. If you ever get the chance to come walk through Richmond Hill Park in the snow, this is an absolute winter wonderland right here, guys. So pretty. Hole number 8, 434. It's in the longs, so it plays as a par 4. I'm gonna break it down into 2 shots. Vapor Method first. Oh, the one tree I had to miss. It's alright, I can still at least par from there. I don't know if I can get a birdie from there. I might have just done it. Those C-line methods play so good. So close, it's gonna be a walk-off. I'm just outside, I gotta putt it. Yes! And that's how you start a comeback. 267, just across the way, all of its wintry glory. He wants us to throw a backhand. That's the trick of the hole, it's actually a forehand hole. Long putt. Alright, I'm next to one of these trees down here. You'll see whenever you see the disc come flying up. Well, that about sums it up. Great mid-ranges. Method, such a great disc. Get a Method, get a Pyro. 2 of the best neutral to overstable mid-ranges you can find out there. Next up in the series, we're trying to find some more flippy stuff. So far, all my putters have been straight to stable. Got to find something in that slower speeds category. It's gonna float on that wind a little bit. Till next time, guys. See you out on the course.